planning for your next Instagram photo shoot, we're talking today about things that you need to think about before you go into it to make sure that it is perfect for your Instagram. All right, jumping into it. What's up? My name is Jessica Ludlow. Welcome back to my channel. I am an online social media digital marketing strategist, so I help you perfect your Instagram, perfect all of your social media so that you can start getting more sales as a small business and personal brand. So today, like I said, we're talking about things that you could do to help you prepare for your Instagram photo shoot. Things that you need to think about, things that you want to prepare for so that it looks spot on for your Instagram feed and attracting those new followers, those new sales. So let's jump right into it. But before we do, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe because I provide so much knowledge on Instagram strategy that you don't want to miss it, okay? So now, finally, done talking, let's jump into number one. Number one is that you need to think about the vibe that you are going for. What does your personal brand say? What does it scream? Is it fun? Is it light? Is it airy? Is it warm and orangey? Is it spontaneous? Is it kind of mystical? What are some of the adjectives that describe your personal brand and your Instagram account or your business? What are those things? Think through that first of all. And then the second part of this that ties into it is, which I talked about a little bit, but what are those colors? Because you want more of a light and an airy feel, are you going to use more whites and pastels and maybe have a pop of a single color? What does that look like? If you want more of a fun type of theme to your Instagram account, to your personal brand, what does that look like? Is it more yellows? Is it more bright blues like mine? Mine's yellow and bright blue because I'm a very fun, outgoing, spontaneous type of person. So I lean towards those more colors, and those colors attract my right audience, right? So I'm asking you these things because these are going to depend on where you take your photos, first of all. So are you more of a beach vibe girl? Are you more of a fun, light, airy, okay, I want sunrise, sunset, middle of the day, beach, maybe, I don't know. Is it more of like a mountains? Is it outdoors? Is it you sitting behind your desk if you want more of that businessy type of focus? Are you a fitness coach? Do you want to make sure that you want to go into the gym and get some shots of you working out? Maybe some in-action shots, maybe some videos even, to be able to reuse, maybe even freeze the frames, repurpose this content so that you can have as much possible. Because you and I both know Instagram photo shoots are not necessarily the most inexpensive thing in the world. So you want to go into this experience planning to have tons of fun because photo shoots are a blast, but also more importantly, maybe not more importantly, equally important, that you get as much content possible out of it. So whether that means booking an extra hour because it might be a little bit more expensive, but it might give you that many more photos, or just thinking at any moment, okay, how can I use this backdrop different than the one that we currently have for a different element? Can we take some videos like we talked just a minute ago? Can you and your photographer maybe use props, those types of things? How can you come across the fullest as you in the most possible, like many ways that you want to? Does that make sense? I think yes. Another part of this is that, and we've talked about the colors and what your backgrounds might look like, but what about your actual clothing? Have you thought through what you want to wear? Do you maybe need to go shopping so that your colors can coordinate with your brand and what you have to offer? My brand, like I said, is teal. Notice the shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's teal because I love to represent my brand. I have yellow in my background and teal in my background because those are my brands and those are things that make me stand out and get known as me, as Jessica Ludlow. So doing those things in your clothes as well is crucial, because that is one of the best ways that you can represent your colors. Yes, you can maybe put a filter on it if you want more of like a blue filter or more of a orangey filter, but ideally your colors come from your clothing. So do you need to go shopping? Or maybe it's as simple as you going to a Salvation Army, a Goodwill, a thrift shop of some sort to spice up your wardrobe a little bit in a super inexpensive way. If you're already spending $1,000, $2,000 on a photo shoot, you don't necessarily want to be spending another $500 on clothing. So going to a simple thrift shop, or even going to just your normal Walmart, Meijer, I live in Michigan, I don't know, Target, and seeing what cute little things you can find for $20 can really enhance the experience for you and for your viewers. Yeah. So another common question that I get asked is, well, how many outfits should I wear? And my personal advice to you, it depends first of all on what your photographer is booked for. So for what duration I'm talking. And does she have a set number of, or he for that matter, have a set number of clothing changes within that package? So that's one thing to think about. The second thing is, if there is none, there's no specific limit, is my goal is always for 3 to 5, more on that 5 range, because if you were to line those up in your feed, you would have a different outfit every 6, or like every photo, and then it would repeat starting that 6th photo. That gives your feed a lot of diversity in the best way possible, because you're not sitting on a beach in the sweater, and then you're in the mountains with the same sweater on, and then you're at a bookshelf with the same sweater. You get to switch things up a little bit, and that's what I recommend. Another thing when it comes to clothes is work on layering, or using accessories is another aspect to it. If you're at the beach, can you have some with sunglasses? Can you have some with a book? Can you have some maybe with like a wrap or a sweater or a towel or something, right? If you're sitting at a desk, can you have a notebook? Can you have your laptop? Can you have, again, a book? Maybe your blue blocking glasses, your normal glasses. Maybe you have a mug. What types of things can you snap 1 or 2 photos in to create some differentiation in it, and then be able to put it down and put it aside and keep moving forward? This can also be as simple as a jacket or a scarf in the wintertime, or maybe you switch your boots out real quick, or maybe you have a camisole on, or like a tank top on underneath that you can quickly change your clothes on and off rather than having to go to the car or the bathroom. Just thinking of being as time efficient as possible, because photographers typically book like a 3-hour session or whatever. You want to make the most of those 3 hours. And yes, photo shoots are exhausting, but the best thing you can do is keep smiling, keep doing what you do best. Let your personality come out and shine during these few hours, so that you can be able to take all this content and go create amazing pieces of art with it in your Instagram to really draw your audience in, is what we're here to do. Now that we're done with the photo shoot, let's talk about when you get the photos back. You want to use an app to help plan out what you want your feed to look like. It can be exciting. You're like, oh my gosh, I have 700 photos now. Yeah, I'm extremely overwhelmed. I don't know what order to post them in that will look most aesthetically pleasing. Help. Here is my advice. My advice for you is to download the app Planoly. I will put it right here. It looks like this, and it is an app where you can go in and add as many photos if you want, as you want. I think it's 25 for because it's free. You can add 25 photos, and you can connect your Instagram to it, so you can see how your photos will flow with what your current Instagram layout is, and then you can rearrange the order of what those photos look like. Maybe this sweater doesn't go as well with the striped ones next to it, so maybe you switch it up. Maybe you don't want as many beach photos next to each other, so you're gonna put a couple office photos in. Maybe you'll throw a gym outfit in because it will help space things out and show your brand pillars better. These are all just very big aspects to think about. Then what you have to do next is that you've got your photos all planned out. The next part of this content creation and planning is to use a content planner to plan out what you're going to talk about in each photo. Lucky for you, I have one free down below in the description box. Yep, that's what it's called. So you can go grab that free content planner and you can plan out what you want to say and how you want to say it Monday through Sunday, the entire week, whether it be with Instagram TV. If you want to convert this over to Facebook, you get to plan out exactly what you want to say. So you have all the photos, you have all the content, so then it's just a matter of putting it all together in one place, first of all, and adding your hashtags and hitting send to Instagram to start wowing and attracting your ideal audience. This process with Instagram photo shoots and using Planoly and using my content planner works no matter what industry you're in. Whether you're a fitness coach, whether you're a business coach, whether you're in Beachbody, whether you're in a different multi-level marketing company, whatever it is, if you're a brand trying to sell a product, it's the same process. Instead of doing a personal photo shoot, you'll just do one of your products, goods, services. Whatever it is, this process works. So, with that all being said, I hope you were taking notes, and I told you, you would love this video. So again, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Signing off for now, and I'll catch you on the flip side.